Hello and welcome to Antebellum. Today, we're going to be talking about the creation and early history of the American Professional Football Association, now known as the NFL. On the evening of September 17, 1920, 14 men gathered in Ralph Hayes Auto Dealership in Canton, Ohio, to discuss the formation of a new professional football league. At this time, pro football was mostly restricted to small Midwestern manufacturing towns and was overshadowed by the college game. The owners of these autonomous professional clubs were losing money due to rising player salaries and fierce bidding wars for players. They wanted a powerful league like the one baseball had in order to have more control over the sport and their financial situation. On August 20th, Hay, the owner of the Ohio League's Canton Bulldogs, invited representatives from 3 other in-state clubs to an organizational meeting in his showroom. At this meeting, they agreed on the general framework of a new association. The goal of this new business was to raise the standard of professional football in every way possible, to eliminate bidding for players between rival clubs, and to secure cooperation in the formation of schedules. After over a month of discussions, an agreement was prepared for signing. Representatives from 11 professional football teams from Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, and New York were gathered by Hay, the Rock Island Independents, the Canton Bulldogs, the Cleveland Indians, the Dayton Triangles, the Decatur Staleys, the Hammond Pros, the Massillon Tigers, the Muncie Flyers, the Racine Cardinals, and the Akron Pros. These teams were so obscure that even the meeting minutes misidentified the Cardinals as being from Wisconsin. The football pioneers, including Jim Thorpe and George Hollis, sat on the running boards and fenders of the cars in the showroom and drank beer as they worked out an agreement because Hay's office was too small for them that night. The first item of business was the departure of Michael Massillon before the league had even been formally created. The men then proposed the creation of the American Professional Football Association as a confederation. The new league needed a leader, and the decision was easy to make. Thorpe, a standout for the Canton Bulldogs who was hailed as the world's greatest athlete, was chosen by the team representatives unanimously. In fact, the choice of the gridiron as the top gate attraction received more coverage in the national press than the APFA's founding itself. On September 26, 1920, the first game involving an APFA team was played, with the Rock Island Independents defeating the St. Paul Ideals 48-0. 1 week later, the inaugural league matchups took place, with Dayton defeating Columbus 14-0 and Rock Island thrashing Muncie 45-0. The professional game in 1920 was very different from what we know today. Forward passes were rare, there was no sideline coaching, and offensive and defensive teams played on the same field. Hollis sold tickets, wrote press releases, bandaged ankles, and played and coached for the Decatur club because money was so scarce. Clubs in 1920 could schedule their own opponents and could play non-league and even college teams that counted towards their records, unlike today's typical 16-game schedule. That APFA changed its name to the National Football League in 1922. And has grown into the popular and successful league we know today. However, it wasn't always smooth sailing for the NFL. In its early years, the league faced financial struggles and competition from other professional football leagues. In 1926, the NFL adopted a rule allowing only 10 players on the field for each team, which helped to increase scoring and improve the quality of play. This rule change and other measures helped to stabilize the league and establish it as the dominant professional football league in the United States. Over the years, the NFL has continued to evolve and grow, introducing new rules, expanding the number of teams, and increasing its popularity. Today, the NFL is one of the most popular sports leagues in the world, with a fan base that spans the globe. Thank you for watching and learning about the history of the NFL with Antebellum. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content from Antebellum.